Oh, hey there.
Oh, hey there.
How's it going, Kate?
I'm good. How are you, Bradley?
I am well. We are the History Buffoons.
Yes, we are.
Yeah.
And today we're going to talk about Hattie McDaniel. She is the first Black actor to win an Oscar, praised for her talent, but restricted by segregation and stereotypes and impossible choices.
All right.
So what do you have to drink today?
Oh, boy. I have a plethora of beers from the
Yeah, you do.
I do. From Surly Brewing Company, which I think is out of Minnesota, if I'm not mistaken. The lighting isn't the best for my eyes in here right now. Anyways, I have a Axeman IPA. I have a Mosh Pit Hazy IPA. I have a Mosh Pit Juicy
Oh
Pale
my
Ale.
God. How many do you have?
And I have a Furious IPA. I have had this before. It's delicious. So I am going to start with, I think I'm going to go juicy.
Well,
what do you got?
I have 3.
Well,
I'm
you're
not-
like, how many do you have? I have one more than you.
I hope I have some time to drink through some of these. So I've had all of these before,
Yeah.
but they were delicious. And
We've had them on the podcast.
Yeah, and I wasn't wanting anything too heavy right now, but
Yeah.
this is the Modelo spiked
Aguas Frescas.
Aguas Frescas.
Yeah.
Yes, and this is hibiscus. And I have
Watermelon,
and my
Sandia.
favorite is the cucumber lime.
Yeah, that one, me not being a cucumber fan, I do like that one because it's not very cucumbery at all. So I was actually pleasantly surprised at how much I like that one. So
Cheers.
Cheers. Oh, dear.
Oh, it's delicious. Oh, and I just dropped some on the table.
Oh, dear. What do we
Whole
do?
abuse.
Oh, my God.
Whew. Oh, so delicious.
That is good. Yeah, I like this one.
Okay, so have you heard of Hattie McDaniel before?
I don't think I have. So what age range, or not age, I'm sorry, time frame is she from?
So she was born June 10th of 1893.
Oh, okay. So we're talking like early Hollywood.
Yes.
Oh, okay. I mean, that makes sense with the whole segregation and all that stuff.
I believe she was the first Black actor to win an Oscar.
Okay.
And I believe Whoopi Goldberg was the second.
Really?
I believe so.
Quite a gap.
A gap, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
What do you know? What year? Do you go into what year she won that? You don't. If you think you
I do.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah, I
Perfect.
do.
I was just curious.
Okay. I don't know it at the top of my head, but I do have that information.
That's quite all right. I mean, obviously, it's the one award show I like to watch is the Oscars.
Yeah.
I don't think I actually caught it last year. I ended up watching because it was, last year was Conan O'Brien hosted it.
Okay.
I watched it after the fact. All I wanted to see was the Conan O'Brien part because I'm a big fan of him.
Mm-hmm.
But normally if I watch an award show, it's the Oscars. Obviously, I don't know every Oscar winner. So, no, I don't think I've ever heard of her, to be honest.
I want to say it was Hattie McDaniel, Whoopi Goldberg, and then Halle Berry.
Oh, okay.
I think. Don't quote me on that.
I'm quoted.
But huge leaps of time.
Oh, yeah.
It's awful.
Yeah, well, you know.
Okay, so Hattie McDaniel was born June 10th, 1893 in Wichita, Kansas, and
I'm going to Wichita.
She was the youngest of 13 children.
Oh my God.
And her parents, Henry and Susan, were both born into slavery.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So Henry McDaniel had fought for the Union in the Civil War. He served with the U.S. colored troops, and he sustained some serious injuries in battle.
Oh, bummer.
After the war, Henry became a Baptist preacher and moved the family west, part of the great migration of Black Americans fleeing the deep-seated racism of the South.
The South, yeah. Mm-hmm. Makes sense.
So by the time Hattie was born in the 1890s, the McDaniels were living in Kansas and then later settled in Denver, Colorado.
Oh, nice. I love Colorado.
So life obviously wasn't easy for the McDaniels.
No.
Henry's war wounds and the difficulty with Black families faced in finding consistent work.
Do you have what his war wounds were?
No, I don't.
Cool.
Because that's all I mention of him. Is just that's it.
I mean, that's enough. He was dead.
He was dad. But not having consistent work meant that the family struggled quite a bit financially.
I'm sure. I mean, we all know people who have been out of work through our lives, and it doesn't make shit easy.
No.
Because bills keep coming.
Yep.
They don't care that you're out of work.
No.
So, I mean, it's shitty, especially, can only imagine back then for them how hard it was, especially, not, shortly post Civil War and all that shit. So, yeah, it could not have been easy for them.
Yeah.
So, crazy.
So, despite the poverty, the household was pretty rich in musicality.
And laughter.
The family was close-knit and very musically inclined.
Okay.
Hattie's mother, Susan, was a gospel singer, and the children all loved to perform.
Sure.
In Denver, Hattie attended integrated schools and sang in the church choir.
Okay.
She also gained reputation pretty quickly as being an entertainer.
Sure.
Hattie said once, "I knew I could sing and dance. I was doing it so much that my mother would give me a nickel to stop."
That's awesome. That's funny.
So at Denver's East High School, she was in school plays and talent shows. But by 1910, at age 17,
Yep.
Hattie decided to leave school in her sophomore year to pursue the stage full time.
Oh, wow. Okay. In Colorado? Mm-hmm. Okay.
So her father and two of her brothers actually started a minstrel show troupe.
Oh, wow.
Do you know what that is?
Kind of, but do tell.
Yeah, so it's a traveling variety act that
Yes.
often featured white performers in blackface.
Okay.
And it was a popular form of entertainment laden with racist stereotypes.
Well, right.
But also, this was one of the opportunities that black individuals had a chance to be entertainers in.
Oh, sure. I mean, obviously, look at the times we're talking about, early 1900s. I mean, 10 years till women can vote right now. So, I mean, way different time frame that we're talking about. So you take advantage of the opportunities you can, honestly, at that point.
And that was Hattie's whole mantra throughout her life. I take it where I can.
Yeah, for sure.
So Hattie joined her family's touring troupe and later alongside her sister Etta.
Okay.
And one early review of a 1917 Denver show headlined The McDaniel Sisters, and they noted that Hattie brought the house down with her antics.
Oh, wow.
She had a gift for comedy, for song, and a big personality fit for any theater.
Okay.
So Hattie's young life was touched a little bit with some tragedy.
Oh, dear.
She married her first husband, Howard Hickman, in 1911, but
Okay.
their life together was pretty brief. He died a little bit later in 1915 of pneumonia.
Oh, shit. Wow, so she got married when she was 18 and lost her first husband already when she was 22. That's fucking crazy.
She was married 4 times.
Oh, wow.
The first one died. The second one was shot, but he lived. And then they later divorced, and the last 2 divorced.
Not a great track record.
So not long after her first husband died, her brother Otis had also died in 1916 of an illness. It was not disclosed of what.
Okay.
So these were pretty heavy blows for her.
Sure.
Hattie persisted with her craft, pouring her heartache into her blues singing.
Oh, okay. Sure.
So through the 1920s, she established herself as an entertainer, touring the vaudeville circuit with varying acts. She developed a sly blues singer persona and wrote her own songs and made her first recordings during this period.
Wow.
Between 1926 and 29, she recorded as many as 16 blues tracks
That's
that
impressive.
showcased her deep, expressive voice.
Sure. Did she have an accompanying band as far as you know to these, or you didn't
I did
really
not
see?
look
Okay.
into it, but she was still...
I would assume, but...
She was still groundbreaking in this, as she is widely credited as the first black woman ever to sing on American radio.
That's wild.
Yeah.
Good for her.
So by the late 1920s, Hattie had gained plenty of experience, but she was still seeking that big break.
Sure.
Then the Great Depression hit.
It was pretty depressing that time.
The 1929 stock market crash decimated the entertainment industry.
Oh, sure.
And vaudeville venues dried up.
Yep. At that time, how could you afford to spend on entertainment when we need to put fucking food on the table or name your essentials here?
Exactly.
I'm not going to the show. So, yeah, that's got to be one of the first things to fucking dry up for sure.
And because these venues dried up, she was actually stuck in Milwaukee.
Oh.
In 1929.
Algonquin for the good land.
No money, no show. And she had to take a cleaning job just to survive.
Sure.
This cleaning job was like a woman's bathroom kind of a thing.
Sure.
Like an attendant.
Okay.
Late one night, she was working at Sam Pick's Suburban Inn, which was a Milwaukee nightclub.
Oh.
Later, I found that it was also called Club Madrid.
I've heard of that. Neither
of which are around.
Right.
And I tried to find where it was, and I heard the intersection of like 124 4th Street and West Blue Mound.
Oh, okay.
And it was, yeah, but the two streets don't intersect, so I don't know.
No, and that makes it tough because, well, I mean, they kind of intersect, but either way, yeah, okay.
So she was singing she was working at this nightclub, and the scheduled performers
canceled,
had finished.
Oh.
But the audience wanted more.
Right. What do we got?
Yeah. And the manager was like, our entertainers are gone. So Hattie volunteered to sing on the spot.
Nice.
So she climbed up on stage and sang W.C. Handy's St. Louis Blues. The nightclub patrons were stunned, but they loved it, and they erupted in applause.
So was this nightclub mostly like white patrons at this time then?
Yes.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I figured.
Yeah.
But okay.
Yeah. So McDaniel's impromptu performance was such a hit that the club hired her as a regular entertainer.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Well, very fortuitous timing there.
And
because
she signed like a 2-year contract here.
That's huge for a black woman we're in 29 now still, or are we in 30? Where are we at?
We are I think we're still in 29.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That's
29.
That's impressive for her to get a 2-year contract with a club. That's fantastic.
Yeah. So in 1931, she finally saved enough money to move to Los Angeles, where the evolving film industry offered some new possibilities.
Sure.
She was nearly 40 years old and arriving in Hollywood at the dawn of the talkies. So she was determined to find her place on that silver screen.
The talkies are actual talking pictures,
yes.
Not silent pictures?
Correct.
That's what they called them?
Talkies, yeah.
I did not know that.
Yeah, they called them talkies. You didn't know that?
No.
Yeah, the brand new ones where they finally added voiceover or whatever, they were called talkies.
I never heard that before. Mm-hmm. And I love movies. And you know how much I love movies. That's surprising. I've never heard that. That's wild.
I think I have a hair in my eyeball.
Oh, shit.
I know. Hold, please.
Hold, please. Talkies, really? I never heard that before.
Yeah, I'll
have to ask my mom, being as old as she is. She was around before movies, so just kidding. But she's a big old movie person, so I wonder if she knew that's what they were called.
I bet you she does.
My mom calls stuff thingies a lot. Like, can you go get the thingy?
Because she can't find the words, and I relate to that. I can't find the words for a lot of like normal things like coffee. I can't find the word for coffee sometimes.
So you just say thingy?
Yeah, or I point to it, or I'll use every descriptor. The brown liquid stuff. No, I'll say like the brown liquid stuff.
Oh my God.
With the caffeine in it. I'll say every other word but the actual word for coffee.
From here on out, you'll be known as Kathy. Jesus Christ.
Okay. So when Hattie got to California, work in movies obviously didn't come easily at first. It never does.
Her name is Hattie, right?
Hattie.
Because for some reason I keep going Hattie, and I'm like, that's not right. Okay.
So there was something that said that she was also Hattie, but I have seen far more Hatties. It's on her gravestone.
Okay.
So
I just wanted to make sure I wasn't getting it wrong, because for some reason because Hattie is more common, even though it's not very common.
Like Henrietta.
No, I'm just talking about Hetty. I mean, why did you have to bring Henrietta into this?
Sorry, my bad.
She's fucking right it is.
Okay, so Hattie could take whatever she could get, so stop it.
That's on me. I brought it up and then you fucked it up.
She often worked as a film extra or singing in the background of musical scenes.
Okay.
Hollywood in the early 1930s was booming, but roles for black actors were scarce and
of course, yeah.
very stereotypical.
Well, and because the whole segregation thing was still very, very huge, obviously.
They were usually limited to servants, maids, porters, and comic relief.
That's why you'd see a lot of the movies that my mom watched, even in, these from the 40s and shit. You would see them as like a waiter, a butler, stuff like that, more of a servant type role.
Yeah. Just
because that's what they were stereotyped into, unfortunately.
Yeah. And
then, of course, eventually they broke out of that. But back then, yeah, they had very shit roles, if you will. They weren't the lead actor. And a lot, there's always some okay, back to Casablanca, which was in 42. Is that right? No. God damn it. I should know this. It's one of my favorite movies.
I'll look it up.
Sam, the piano player. Do you remember watching that with me?
Yeah.
Because I had to show it to you.
1942.
Look at me go. Play it again, Sam. He was, again, he wasn't a lead role by any stretch because obviously Humphrey Bogart and whatever, but he was very prevalent in the movie. He was Humphrey's friend, the Rick, his friend, but it took a long time for them to get more substantial roles. We'll just say that is, I guess, what I'm getting at. So.
Yes. So Hattie was armed with her timing, her charisma, and she also found that her size, she was a larger woman.
Okay.
And her knack for comedy actually made her a natural fit for typecasting of the era.
Sure.
So she appeared in a string of uncredited or small parts playing maids, nannies, or mammies in various films.
Mammies?
They called them mammies. Mm-hmm.
What's a mammy?
It's a type of maid.
Oh.
Maid/nanny.
So it's a maid and a nanny,
kind of,
is what it is.
So
I didn't know that. Okay.
Thinking about the time frame that we're talking about and the type of people that she's playing, do you have any inclination of what her Oscar might have been from before we get to it?
Like the movie?
Yeah.
Oh boy. I'm going to go
I'm guessing you've probably seen it at least once.
Gone with the Wind.
Correct.
Yep.
Good job.
I'm picturing her right now, actually.
Yeah. So, that's Hattie. Yeah. Hattie. God damn it.
That's
you
on me.
put it in my brain.
That's on me. I'm so sorry. At least something's in there.
Fuck off. Fuck right off.
Fuck right off and get out of here.
Okay, so bit by bit, she was starting to get noticed around town.
Okay.
So an early break came in 1934 when she landed a part in the film Judge Priest, where McDaniel sang a duet with Will Rogers.
Oh.
Then she was in the comedy The Little Colonel in 35, opposite Shirley Temple, again as a maid.
Okay.
And then Alice Adams in 1935, which was a comedy drama starring Katharine Hepburn.
Sure.
And Hattie played a cook, and she turned this really brief dining room scene into a comedic highlight, basically outshining Katharine Hepburn herself.
Sure.
So opportunities for substantial roles remained painfully limited.
Yeah, of course. By
the segregationist unwritten rules of Hollywood.
Yeah, right.
So studios were reluctant to cast black actors in anything but servants' parts. So it was a frustrating reality for Hattie. She would say later, quote, "Why should I complain about making $700 a week playing a maid? If I didn't, I'd be a maid making $7 a week."
Well, exactly. $700 for a black actress in her late 30s, probably early 40s at this time. That's a lot of fucking money.
I would take that now.
Yeah.
$700 a week. I would take that now.
And could you imagine, obviously, we're talking again, late 30s, right? Was when we're at. what that would be equivalent today, probably pretty decent pay, honestly.
Oh, yeah.
So, I mean,
For
God,
sure.
yeah, she's not saying she's.
I didn't do that conversion. I should have.
Not saying she's living lavishly, but that's a pretty good living for a woman of color back in
for such
that time.
For small roles,
for bit
too.
parts, basically.
Mhm.
Yeah, for sure. No, I mean, good for her to take every opportunity she could get. And she's so right. She would have made far fucking less doing the job she's imitating.
Yeah.
Instead of actually just imitating it or playing it, whatever you want to call it. But it's like, yeah, she would have made far fucking less and been a lot harder work.
And a lot unhappier.
Yeah. I mean, I don't like cleaning.
Who does? There's some weirdos out there.
There are some weirdos out there.
My dad's one. Well, he doesn't necessarily like to clean. He just likes the after effect.
Well, obviously, that's always the benefit of doing anything.
He takes after my grandma, who had a very nice.
That's even like
home.
when I sold beer. I'd fill the cooler and face it up so it looked all nice. I'd look across like a big long cooler and be fucking flat. I'm like, yeah, look at it. And then Budweiser would be all fucked because they're stupid. But it'd be like, that looks great.
It's an accomplishment. Yeah.
It's the goal, the finished goal or outcome.
Finished
or whatever.
product. Yeah.
That you see, and it's like, I did that.
Yeah.
Kind of
nice.
thing. And it looks good. Yeah.
So Hattie was well aware that the only roles available to her were maids and mammies. So she decided that she would play those roles better than anybody else and make a good living with it.
Well, fuck yeah. It's like, you know what? If this is what I'm going to be typecast into, I'm going to fucking own this. So when you need this character, you're calling Hattie. Not Hetty. You're calling Hattie.
So the part that would let her truly shine that came in the late 1930s was Gone with the Wind.
Yep.
Great job.
Thank you.
Margaret Mitchell's epic Civil War novel, Gone with the Wind, was a nationwide sensation in the late 1930s.
Sure was.
And producer David O. Selznick, his film adaptation was one of the most highly anticipated projects in Hollywood.
Do you remember what happened with our Wizard of Oz episode?
Yes, Victor Fleming.
Yeah.
He left Wizard of Oz to go do Gone with the Wind.
Sure did.
Look at us learning shit.
Look at us remembering shit. That's the fucking key.
That's the feat.
That's why we record this, so we can fucking learn it again. If we forgot, we can just rewatch it or listen to it. Look at us go.
So the novel story is set on a Georgia plantation.
Yep.
And it featured a housemaid character named Mammy.
Mammy, okay.
An enslaved,
yeah, that's right. Hey, Mammy. Yep, that's right. Okay.
An enslaved maid servant deeply devoted to the O'Hara family.
Yeah.
So the role was dripping in stereotype.
Of course.
But it was significant to the story and offered a rare chunk of screen time for a black character.
That is true. I mean, it was a bigger role than what people would think for that type of actress.
When was the last time you watched it?
Oh boy, it's been a long time.
I know, same for me. I think I've only seen it once, and I probably didn't appreciate it.
It's really long.
It's really long,
isn't it? Like 3+ hours long, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
It's been a while since I watched it.
Yeah, it's long.
Like to the point where I believe there was an intermission when they played it in the theater.
Could be.
Back in the day. I don't know if they still do that, if they ever re-release it. But all I remember is, who is the main chick again?
Vivian Lee.
Thank you. Like, she had to kiss, what's his name? And apparently he had really bad breath.
Rhett Butler, or was that his?
That was his name in the movie.
Oh, what's his name?
Clark Gable.
I think so.
Right? Am I getting this wrong?
Yes, it's Clark. Yes, Clark Gable, because that's my next line.
Oh, read on, Joe. But no, if I remember right, like he had, because he used to smoke and drink coffee a lot and whatever, and I don't know, apparently didn't brush his teeth. I have no idea. But yeah, apparently I heard that rumor / tidbit or whatever you want to call it, that he was really...
Yeah, so that's funny.
Need some gum.
So Hattie by now was known around town for her talent in maid roles and was eager to audition. She actually did fear that her comedic reputation might hurt her for this role.
Oh, sure. I could see that.
She was actually kind of friends with Clark Gable.
Was she really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, nice.
And he was the one that privately urged the producers to give Hattie the role.
Oh, that's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Good for him.
So obviously Hattie did everything she could to land it herself. She famously showed up to her audition dressed in an authentic maid's uniform.
From that time frame?
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome.
And embodied the part of Mammy.
Oh, good for her.
So whether it was Gable's suggestion or her own bit, whatever,
Wherewithal.
she got the role.
So you'll probably get to this, and I apologize if I'm jumping the gun here, but did she win for a supporting
She did.
actress?
Supporting.
That's what her Oscar was for?
Yes.
Okay, I figured, but obviously I just kind of was curious.
Yep.
So
the securing of the role of Mammy was a huge breakthrough, but it did come with baggage.
of course.
Even before filming began, Black leaders and newspapers raised concerns about Gone with the Wind's content.
Oh, Jesus.
They knew the story glorified the antebellum South and could easily reinforce racist tropes.
What is antebellum?
I don't know.
Because
It's a period in the South before the Civil War.
so why is that racist?
Because
if it's just a period.
Because it is characterized by the plantation economy
Okay,
that
but
was built with slave labor in mind.
I understand that, but it also is just referring to a time frame.
Yes.
Because I'll be honest, Lady A, no respect that they changed her name from Lady Antebellum. Just want to say that out loud. I also don't like them.
I saw them in concert once.
I'm sorry.
I don't mind it.
That's your thing.
So, moving on.
Yeah.
So, the NAACP, the National Association for the Advancement of Colored People,
Yeah.
and figures like Walter White, who is the NAACP's executive secretary,
Okay.
pressed the producer Selznick to avoid the most offensive depictions from the book.
Okay.
And they succeeded in getting the N-word removed from the screenplay.
Well, that's good.
But many African Americans remained deeply uneasy about the film.
Oh, okay.
Many people called Selznick's movie a weapon of terror against Black America before it even hit the screens.
See, that's not fair if you've never seen it.
They read the book.
Okay, but this isn't the book.
Yes.
I mean, it's different.
So, in this type of atmosphere, Hattie's decision to play Mammy was controversial.
Sure.
Some Black observers felt that no matter how talented McDaniel was, the Mammy role itself, a loyal slave, seemingly content with bondage, was a betrayal of Black dignity. But
Okay.
you don't have to argue with me.
I'm not.
I'm just saying.
I'm not arguing with you.
I'm just sharing details here.
Yeah, which I appreciate. What I was going to say is like, and again, I'm not from this time frame.
Yeah.
I'm only recalling things I've read and such and so on. There was a lot of slaves that were very loyal to their owners.
Mm-hmm.
And luckily, some, not all, obviously, when things turned, benefited from that. Meaning they got opportunities to actually make wages from previous owners and such and so on.
We'll employ you now instead of make you a slave.
Instead of owning you, we're going to
Yeah.
employ you because we know what you can do. We like what you do, so on. So, I mean, I get what they're saying because, I get that. But at the same time, it's like, yeah, that fucking part sucked. I get it, but it happened.
Yeah.
And we got out of it. And it's been a long fucking hard road, don't get me wrong. But some people actually, I'm not going to say benefited from it, but were able to utilize that friendship and or loyalty to better themselves after the fact. Mm-hmm. So it's like, I get what they're coming at because they thought maybe, well, shit, if it might go backwards now.
Exactly. That's what they were terrified about.
Which I understand is fucking would be horrific, obviously. But that's not what they were going for either. They were just adapting this book from this time frame. That's why I don't like when certain things, like even to today in our woke society that we live in, they alter things to fit the narrative of today, when it's like, let's do this book that was written in this year, but we're going to put it in today. I get it's an adaptation, and it's not going to be fucking word for word. It's not going to be, everything's going to be exactly the same. But it's like, don't change history as well.
Yeah.
We learn from history. That's why we are doing what we're doing.
Yeah.
And I don't like that.
Yeah.
That it makes it so it's like we're erasing history instead of actually learning from it and growing from it. And I feel like, yeah, there's been a lot of terrible things, and slavery was one of them. But there's also 1,000 million fucking other things that were fucking terrible in history. So, Nazis, am I right?
So Hattie saw Gone with the Wind as a chance of a lifetime.
Oh, 100%. This is good for her.
And she explained that she approached Mammy not as a stereotype, but as a fully realized human being.
Yeah.
She said, quote, "I loved Mammy. I think I understood her because her own grandmother worked on a plantation not unlike Tara."
Yeah.
My own grandmother, I'm sorry if I misspoke, her own grandmother worked on a plantation, not unlike Tara.
I kind of figured you meant that.
Yeah. So for Hattie, honoring the struggles and warmth of women like her grandmother gave her character depth beyond what was written on the page.
Sure.
So filming of Gone with the Wind in 1939 was huge, and Hattie held her own among stars like Vivian Leigh and her friend Clark Gable.
Yep.
On set, she kept things light. She would crack up Gable with her sly deliveries.
That's awesome.
As Mammy, she was warm and maternal, but also sharp-tongued and unafraid to put Scarlett in her place.
Which is great.
Victor Fleming, the director who left Wizard of Oz for this, let her improvise, and her performance glowed with charisma and authenticity.
That's, I don't want to say it's rare for the time, but I feel like it's rare for the time, especially in that particular role that she had.
Yeah.
That's awesome that he would let her do that. That's pretty fucking great.
When the film premiered, critics raved. The Atlanta Constitution said that she stole the show, praising the strength and moral backbone she brought to the role. In a movie that romanticized the Old South, Hattie's Mammy stood out as one character who truly had integrity and sense, turning a stereotyped role into something deeply human and moving.
See, and that's why it's shitty that people shit on it prior to even being made.
Yeah.
I mean, I get it. I see what they were trying to do to whatever, but it's like, you haven't even seen this yet. You don't know what the adaptation is.
Yeah.
So, I don't know, maybe wait, but people have knee-jerk reactions and fucking fly off the handle before they even know what the fuck's going on.
Yeah.
I mean, that's prevalent today, so.
So if Hattie hoped Gone with the Wind might begin to bridge Hollywood's racial divide, reality hit a little bit hard at the premiere.
Oh, okay.
The producer Selznick staged the world premiere in Atlanta, Georgia on December 15th, 1939. A grand gala affair in a city still strictly segregated.
Well, I mean, Atlanta, South, Georgia.
Hattie was not invited.
See, that's too bad.
To the own premiere.
Did they do it in Georgia because that is that where it's set?
It is. I think it is where it's set.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So
I can see why they would
want to do it there.
But I feel like they missed an opportunity by having everyone involved there, because
not having everyone involved there.
Well, that's what I meant. I'm sorry. But because like the fact that, in 1939 she couldn't be invited, even though she was a very prevalent part to this movie, as we just literally discussed, and she's friends with the fucking main male actor and everything and so on, but yet, why don't you stay home for this one? It's like, fuck that. That's so stupid.
So the theater barred black patrons entirely.
Good Lord.
And Georgia segregation laws extended to the film's own black cast members. Clark Gable was furious when he learned that his friend Hattie had not been invited.
Like I kind of just said in a way. That, I mean, as he should have been furious, because She was a big part of the movie. Also his friend.
So Gable reportedly threatened to boycott the premiere in protest.
Okay.
Telling Selznick he wouldn't show up unless Hattie could come.
Well, good for him.
It was a bold stance from one of Hollywood's biggest stars. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. However, upon hearing about Gable's boycott plan, Hattie urged him to drop it.
Oh.
She didn't want him to jeopardize his career for the film's success on her account. And she convinced Gable to attend without her.
I mean, good on her.
She handled it with grace and pragmatism. Pragmatism.
We got there. That's big on her part to do that. She really what's the way I want to say this? She could read the. I don't want to say read the room, but
she had the overall picture of what this could be, and she's like, "I'm just a small portion of this big thing."
Even though she was bigger than she probably gave herself credit for in this movie, which she was.
Yeah.
She had her finger on the pulse of what this could be, and be like, "Don't fuck this up," because I feel like this is something. We made something great here. I understand what you're doing, but put that aside for now.
Yeah.
So good on her. That's fucking amazing that she went that route. That's awesome.
So on premiere night in Atlanta, Mayor William Hartsfield asked the all-white audience to give a round of applause to the Negro members of the cast, none of whom was present. That's literally all he said. None of whom was present. It's not because they weren't present. It's because you didn't invite them.
You didn't not even invite them. You wouldn't have allowed them.
Even if they showed up, that you wouldn't have allowed them in.
So, I mean, is it cool that he did that? I guess you could say that, but
round of applause for those who weren't here because they can't be here on purpose.
They can't be here because we don't want them here. That's called a dick move on his part, and he should be drawn and quartered. I'm sorry. No, that's shitty. So
2 weeks later, Gone with the Wind had its Hollywood premiere.
Okay, so we're back in LA.
And Hattie was able to attend.
Thank goodness.
The Oscars were looming and another color line awaited her there when the Academy Award nominations were announced in early 1940. Gone with the Wind led the pack with 13 nominations. Yeah, it's like Titanic all over again.
Well, I mean,
to begin with,
all over again, or
my ears hurt.
Oh boy, my ears hurt. 13 nominations, especially back in 1940, is fucking great.
Yeah,
I mean, that's huge.
So Hattie was nominated for Best Supporting Actress, making her the first Black performer ever nominated for an Oscar.
That's fucking awesome.
And on Oscar night, February 29th, 1940...
She got to attend.
Yes.
Oh, thank God. David
Selznick ensured that McDaniel would be welcomed as his guest at the ceremony, despite the venue.
What was the venue?
The Ambassador Hotel's Coconut Grove.
I'm not familiar. Okay.
It was a strict whites only policy. And somehow they're like, could they not have done that in Atlanta? But whatever. Hattie arrived in a turquoise gown and gardenia blooms and accompanied by her escort, F.P. Yober, who was Y-O-B-E-R, Yober. Okay. He was a Black newspaper man, and her white agent, William Michaeljohn.
Okay.
Even so, once inside the Coconut Grove's ballroom, Hattie faced segregation yet again.
Do they have separate bathrooms?
The hotel would not let her sit with the rest of the Gone with the Wind team at the main table.
Are you fucking serious? Good Lord. People suck.
Instead, Hattie, her date, and her agent were seated at a small table set apart from the others near a far wall of the banquet hall. Was it
an obstructed view?
Probably.
Jesus Christ.
Probably.
You see that column? You're sitting right behind.
Exactly. She felt like an outsider way over there.
Well, no shit. That's
and of course,
stupid.
The ceremony dragged on for hours.
Well, back then, yeah.
They didn't have TV commercials and slots and everything to contend with.
I'm pretty sure they also didn't have music to play off the fucking...
Probably. You got 9 seconds to go. So it wasn't until 1 a.m. that the presenters finally reached the supporting actor and actress categories.
Oh, my God. What time did it start?
I don't know. I didn't look it up.
Because if it started at 12:30
I don't have the TV guide for that era.
If it started at 12:30 a.m., that's not too bad.
It's not too bad.
But if it started at 2 p.m. the day before, we're fucked. Obviously, it didn't, but I know.
Actress Faye Bainter was presenting the Supporting Actress Award.
Okay.
And she acknowledged the significance of the moment.
Sure.
Quote, "It opens the doors of this room, moves back the walls, and enables us to embrace the whole of America." Obviously hinting at the barrier about to be broken.
Yeah, way to give it away.
Right?
Faye. What the fuck?
She announced the winner,
That's
Hattie
awesome.
McDaniel, for the role of Mammy. And for a few seconds, the room actually fell silent, but then it erupted.
Because they're like, wait, this actually just happened?
This just happened?
And they're like, fuck yeah, it did.
Exactly. And then they just erupted with applause.
Awesome. That's so cool. Don't you wish that this could have been, I'm sure it wasn't because of the timing, filmed?
I think it was.
Was it really?
I think so.
I wonder if we can find video of this because that would be fucking awesome.
I think so. I watched a documentary with Whoopi Goldberg as the presenter, and I want to say that it was filmed.
All right,
I watched it while I was at work, so I was doing other things.
Let's look into that after this because if at all possible, if we can even just include that clip,
yeah,
I would love to because that's fucking awesome. Mm-hmm. I mean, what a fucking groundbreaking thing for Hollywood and.
For Hollywood, for women, for black women.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
It's just awesome because...
Middle-aged black women, I mean, she was a very specific type of woman.
Very.
A very specific minority.
And that time frame, very looked down upon, unfortunately. And good on fucking her to do that. And for those people to realize... Wait, that just happened. Fuck yeah, it just happened. You know, I'd like this. Let's look into that. If we can include a clip, we will. If not, maybe a picture, but that would be fucking awesome. So.
Yeah. So many witnesses said it was one of the most emotional ovations in Oscar history.
I have no doubt.
It would probably give me goosebumps.
No shit.
Hattie was momentarily stunned, and she later wrote that she wanted to burst out of her skin with happiness when she heard her name announced.
I can imagine.
Collecting herself, she walked to the podium, accepted the golden Oscar plaque, and spoke from her heart.
So back then it was a plaque, not the statue?
I think it was still the statue, if I recall.
Okay.
But there's like a little plaque on it as well that says best supporting.
Right.
But I could be wrong. But
either way,
she said, quote, "This is one of the happiest moments of my life."
This is in 40.
Yes.
So she would have been 46, 47 at this time.
Yes.
God damn, that's fucking awesome.
Yes.
Sorry. Restart that.
She thanked those who had a part in selecting her and expressed how it made her feel very, very humble.
Yeah.
And then came her closing, which apparently has been made famous, although I don't think I've ever heard it.
Oh, I wonder if I have.
She said, quote, "I shall always hold it as a beacon for anything that I may be able to do in the future. I sincerely hope I shall always be a credit to my race and to the motion picture industry."
Oh, that's fantastic.
Have you heard that before?
I don't know. I mean, maybe, but it doesn't ring a bell, unfortunately. So if I have, I don't recall it, unfortunately. But yeah, that's fucking awesome.
Many in the audience, hardened industry veterans, were in tears witnessing the groundbreaking moment.
For sure.
Yeah. So press coverage of Hattie's win was largely celebratory, with writers praising her Oscar as proof that talent could rise above prejudice. Others were more skeptical. A radio host noted that she'd likely return to playing maids, and some studio executives even vowed not to cast black actors in major roles again.
That's fucking stupid.
Mm-hmm.
Why are people shit?
I know.
Seriously.
Within the Black community, reactions were mixed. Pride in her achievement, but discomfort that Hollywood's first honored Black role reinforced a stereotype.
See, I get what they're saying by that, but in my opinion, they're looking at it the wrong way.
They're looking at a story.
They're looking at a story. They're looking at the role she played.
But like, she's an actress.
Correct.
In Hollywood.
Correct.
And a singer and a comedian, and she won, not Mammy.
And correct. Exactly.
Yeah.
Not the character.
Not the character.
The actress won.
Yes.
And her parents came from that life. So it's a great fucking progression. Mm-hmm. Her parents were fucking born into slavery, or right? Born into. Mm-hmm. They obviously Civil War, everything. They're not. They had 13 fucking children. And their youngest is now fucking winning a goddamn Oscar, and had stuff to pull from because of her upbringing.
She had the emotions. She had the know-how.
She had the knowledge of what her parents went through and so on and whatever. That's fucking huge. Don't look at it that way. That is such the wrong way to look at it. And that's unfortunate, because this was very significant. And yes, it sucks that it took fucking forever for Whoopi, if she was the next one, which I believe you're right, to get one. But I
think it was for The Color Purple.
Or was it Ghost?
Oh, it might have been Ghost.
Right?
It might have been Ghost. Yeah. No, it might have been Ghost. We'll look it up later.
We'll look it up later. But
okay.
But it's so significant. They're looking at it, in my opinion, the wrong way.
Yeah.
I get where they're coming from. Don't get me wrong. But look at what she just fucking did.
Yeah. So at the banquet's end, the celebration did have its limits when the Gone with the Wind team headed to an after party at a no blacks club in Hollywood. Hattie was not allowed in.
Which obviously we have to, in case you don't know, Gone with the Wind won Best Picture.
Did they?
Are you serious?
No, I don't know.
Look it up. So I'm going to just ramble while she does this. I was going to say I like, and then I'm like, I love movies.
Best Picture.
I know. Weird. Bradley knew something.
Best Actress was Vivian Lee.
Yeah. Didn't Clark Gable win Best Actor?
Do
you have all 13 nominations? That would be interesting to know.
Best Picture.
Yep.
Best Actress in a Supporting Role. Best Writing.
Okay.
An Academy Honorary Award.
Honorary.
Yeah,
okay.
I don't know what that one's about. Best Production. Best Overall DVD. Probably not.
What? The fuck? The fuck?
Best Actress in a Leading Role. Best Directing. Best Cinematography. Best Film Editing.
Did Clark Gable win Best Actor?
I don't know.
It's not sounding that way, but for some reason I thought he did. But I mean, again, I'm not a fucking steel trap here. I can't remember everything.
Yeah, he won Best Actor.
That's what I thought. Okay, look at me go.
Yeah. Okay, let's get back to it.
Never mind, steel trap.
Let's get back to it.
Sorry.
So
I like to derail shit from time to time.
In the months and years following Gone with the Wind, Hattie found herself navigating a strange new status. She was rewarded with a lucrative long-term studio contract at MGM.
Right.
Following her Oscar win.
Sure.
But the type of roles that she was offered did not improve.
Still the same.
Hollywood still saw Hattie only as a maid or a comic mammy for life.
Sure.
In the 1940s, she continued to be cast in servant roles, often giving more lines and bits of business than before,
but
still
much.
Servant roles just the same.
Yeah, but it's good work for her.
One exception came in with Warner Brothers. Their drama In This Our Life in 1942. Hattie played the mother of a young law student falsely accused of a crime.
Oh.
The role had depth and dignity, and Hattie delivered an amazing performance, according to critics.
Okay.
Yet the NAACP leader, Walter White, who saw the film, wrote a congratulatory letter to not Hattie, but to her white co-star for being in a film that addressed racism. He never even reached out to Hattie. And he's the one who's trying to fight for Black lives, Black voices. What?
Do you find it funny
What?
that the head guy for the NAACP, his last name is White?
Yes, I find it funny.
Isn't that kind of ironic?
It's ironic.
Don't you think? Thank you, Alanis.
I'm going in with my hibiscus.
Great choice. These are good. I like these.
I like mine.
I'm on my third.
I'm on my second. So, this slate reflected a deeper rift between Hattie and the NAACP leaders like Walter White,
Right.
who condemned Hollywood stereotypes and criticized Black actors who took such roles.
Okay.
Hattie resented being held up as the problem. But the break became public in 1942 at the NAACP convention, where White showcased newcomer Lena Horne as the quote-unquote ideal future of Black Hollywood, while ignoring veterans like Hattie. She's a singer, Lena Horne.
The name sounds familiar, but that's about it.
She was young, she was elegant, and she had lighter complexion.
See, fuck that. Okay.
She
Good
was
Lord.
being groomed by MGM to be a different kind of Black movie star, one who would never play a maid. And humiliated, Hattie later said that he treated her like a Southern colonel to his favorite slave.
That's shit.
So immediately after the convention, Hattie fired back publicly. She said, quote,
Good.
"I have no quarrel with the NAACP or colored fans
Just white.
who object to the roles some of us play. But I naturally resent being completely ignored at the convention."
Sure.
She defended her career, saying, quote, "I have struggled for 11 years to open up opportunities for our group in the industry and have tried to reflect credit upon my race and exemplary conduct both on and off screen."
Okay.
Hattie felt that she had done the best she could in an unfair system and that her own achievements, including her Oscar win, had actually helped Black actors gain more visibility.
Fuck yeah.
The NAACP was willfully overlooking in her mind.
Correct. I mean, seriously, what the fuck? Bonnie's like, I should probably get up and go.
Bonnie, you want to be on camera?
Not really. I just want to go. Ma, can you let me out?
A baby. You want to be on camera?
Oh, dear.
Oh, she's so warm.
Well,
she
she's
was on my heated
so.
blanket.
It's not on, is it?
Yeah.
It's on?
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus. No wonder she's been there so long. She's
Hi,
been
sweet
just
girl.
chilling this entire time while we've been recording. And she's such a sweetie.
She's such a sweet.
Yeah, she's so pretty too. Hi, Bonnie. She's like, hey, dude. I gotta go potty.
You want to get down? Oh, no, she doesn't.
No, now she doesn't. Now that you did this. It's like,
Good girl.
no, ma. No, ma. All right, fine.
Good girl.
Bye, Bonnie. She's silly.
So a few years later, in 1946, White convened a small gathering of Black actors to discuss strategy for better film roles and invited Hattie.
Oh, so convenient.
But by then, her patience had worn out, and she refused to attend.
It has worn thin.
I have Bonnie hair all over now.
Well, yeah, no shit. Your whole house has Bonnie hair all over.
Bonnie. Okay, so I've got 4 cats. Bonnie is.
She
She
the
sheds
culprit.
worse than all 4 of them combined.
Amos is probably
Runner up.
2. Penny probably. Oliver's you're not going to notice as much because of the orange. It's going to blend in with more stuff.
Yeah.
But obviously Bonnie being more white, Amos being more white, and then Penny has quite a bit of white, even though she's good black and white.
It's a lot of hair.
You were telling me how much you had to lint roll your pants. Oh, Jesus.
You think those beers were shaken up before you bought them?
They've been sitting here for
I know.
50 an hour now.
I know.
Whatever. Anyways. But yeah, you have a lot of hair in your house.
Okay, so Hattie's patience had run out, and she refused to attend this meeting.
Good for her.
So in a letter, she wrote, quote...
In a letter, she wrote,
quote, I cannot accept your invitation to break bread with Walter White, for he has openly insulted my intelligence.
Good for her.
She asserted that White knew nothing of her true ability, saying, quote, God has endowed me with other talents, and they are not menial, as he has said.
No, fuck him. He like... What was his beef, man? I mean, seriously.
Because she played roles that he thinks shouldn't...
Was beneath them.
Yes.
Basically.
So Hattie was deeply hurt by suggestions that she, and by extension all dark-skinned plus-size actresses, had no place in the NAACP's vision of Black progress.
That feels like complete opposite of what they're trying to do.
Yeah.
Does it not?
It does.
I mean, what the fuck, dude?
How about you just give her space?
Maybe
give her a platform.
I also feel like
doesn't matter what.
Really needed to change his last name.
So trying to defend her choices, Hattie wrote a 1947 Hollywood Reporter op-ed insisting she would never apologize for her roles. She explained that she'd quietly pushed directors to drop exaggerated dialect and argued that audiences knew that she was acting.
Right.
Hollywood's limited imagination, not her, kept stereotypes alive.
Of course, 100%.
So, given that most Black workers in Hollywood were maids and butlers, she said it was unrealistic to expect her to refuse the only roles available.
Well, yeah, of course.
Of course, her stance divided people, and young performers like Lena Horne had different opportunities.
Which
and were
is the
held
one
up.
he was propping up, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And she was being held up as the new image, while Hattie, dark-skinned, plus-size, and comedic, was unfairly dismissed as a part of the old Hollywood regime. Exactly.
So Lena Horne was lighter skin, Black girl,
thin, Hollywood
all that.
pretty.
So that's what they were trying to push. Sounds like, what was White's first name?
Walter.
Why do I keep thinking of Breaking Bad?
Isn't it Walter White?
That sounds right.
Isn't that his name on Breaking Bad?
Maybe that's why I keep fucking thinking about it then. So it's like Walter, otherwise known as Dickbag, apparently, because he's pushing this, but like it's literally going against what you're trying to achieve here, because you're pushing a lighter fair skin Black girl who is skinnier and so on, which I'm not saying that they don't exist, but also Hattie did exist too. There's a fucking wide variety, just like white people have a wide variety, Black people have a wide variety, Asian have a wide variety. It doesn't matter. So why are you pushing this, but fucking forgetting about, I don't know, where you came from? We'll just call it, which isn't proper, but you know what I mean, right?
Oh, absolutely.
It's like she was way more prevalent than this. Sorry, what's her name? Lena
Horne.
Okay. I don't know. It's just, I feel like Walter White was kind of not the right choice.
So for now that you say Walter White, I instantly think of
Breaking
Bad now, even though I knew this whole time. Yeah, it's Breaking Bad. I have to pee so bad. And we're back. Bladder is emptied.
Oh, thank God.
So,
yes.
By the mid-1940s,
yes,
Hattie's film career had slowed, but she pivoted to radio and found some new success.
Was she singing?
She was singing.
Was she really?
No.
Oh.
In 1947, she became the first Black woman to headline a national radio comedy with the Beulah Show.
Comedy with the what?
The Beulah Show. She was a warm, quick-witted maid.
Okay.
And of course, role critics disliked, but audiences loved it.
Of course they did. And it's funny because, like, critics, am I right? So, Rotten Tomatoes.
Yeah.
Big thing these days. A lot of people look to that like, should I go see this movie?
Right. They don't know shit.
They don't know shit. But there's also there's a critic score or whatever. And then there's also
A viewer score?
yeah, whatever, and so on. Audience, yeah, whatever. And it's funny, like, you look at the differences for, like, okay, critics hated this movie, but why did the fucking audience like it? Because the critics are wrong.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I have never went to a movie based off a critic's recommendation or non-recommendation, for that matter, because fuck them.
Yeah.
They're not me. I love so many movies that people
Hated.
not people hated that shouldn't be liked.
Yeah.
Is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Because you know what? Fuck you. I have my own fucking mindset. I like this. Like, I made you watch Starship Troopers once.
Mm-hmm.
That movie's stupid, but I fucking love that movie. It's so good. Casper Van Dien, also in Sleepy Hollow. Fucking love that guy.
Mm-hmm.
Because of that movie. It's a great fucking movie. Is it critically acclaimed? Of course not. But it's fucking great. And should it be? No, but I love it. So it doesn't matter. So fuck critics. That's why I like Roger Ebert and what the fuck were the two guys? Robert and Ebert, Robert and Ebert, blah, 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 blah. I'm fucking drawing a blank on that. Ebert is one of them.
I don't even know what you're talking about right now.
All right. Critics. Am I right?
What? No, I can't help you is what I'm trying to say.
No, I know. It's one of them died. I don't think both of them. Maybe no. Roger and Ebert is what it was. They were critics, movie critics. And they were like, that's what people fucking went to. Like, oh, they gave it the thumbs up. Let's go see it. They gave it the thumbs down. We should pass. Fuck those guys. I mean, were they right sometimes? Sure. Were they wrong a lot of times? Probably. My point is, make your own fucking decision.
Absolutely. Okay, so in 1947, she became the first black woman to headline in the Beulah Show on national radio.
Yep.
Her rich voice made the show a hit, and it paid better than her film work.
Did it really?
Mm-hmm. Though the NAACP objected to the continued mammy stereotype, Hattie argued that starring as a clever central character was far better than the real-world opinions as black domestics faced, and the show created jobs for other black performers. I really want to keep going, but yes, okay. Bradley, please ask your question or state your piece.
You said she made more money. How much more did she make?
That was not part of my research. When Beulah moved to TV.
Oh, it went to TV?
In 1951.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Hattie filmed several early episodes, becoming one of the first black actresses on American TV.
What station was it on?
Bradley Jesus Christ.
That's my name!
Sadly.
Oh, dear. Did she die?
Worsening health with diabetes and heart trouble and eventually breast cancer did force her to step down.
She had the diabetes. Mm-hmm. That's sad.
As her film
breast cancer too? Fucking hell.
As her film career slowed, Hattie became a key figure in a civil rights fight in Los Angeles.
Really?
In the 1940s, she and other black professionals moved to the upscale Sugar Hill neighborhood.
I've heard of Sugar Hill before. Why have I heard of that? Interesting. Okay.
I don't know. But it prompted white homeowners to try enforcing racially restrictive covenants to push them out.
Seriously?
So in 1945, McDaniel rallied her neighbors, hosted strategy meetings, worked with the local NAACP, and helped hire attorney Lauren Miller to challenge the covenants in court.
Okay.
In 1945, the Sugar Hill case went before Judge Thurmond Clark, with white homeowners arguing black residents like Hattie should be evicted under old racial covenants.
No.
After hearing both sides, Clark personally visited the neighborhood, then returned to court and dismissed the case.
Good for him.
He declared that black Americans were entitled to full 14th Amendment rights and that such covenants could not stand.
Well, yeah, the whole point was to fucking remove that shit. Not fucking keep going backwards, you dumb fucks. Jesus Christ.
He declared, his ruling became a landmark early blow against housing segregation.
Good.
Paving the way for the Supreme Court's decision in Shelley versus Kramer 3 years later.
Okay.
That was a landmark case that ruled state courts cannot constitutionally enforce racially restrictive housing covenants because doing so constitutes state action in violation of the 14th Amendment's Equal Protection Clause.
Fair enough. All right.
So McDaniel was thrilled by the court victory, and the black press celebrated as victory on Sugar Hill.
Victory on Sugar Hill.
And by standing with her neighbors and civil rights attorneys, she helped open housing access for countless black families.
Good for her.
This little-known chapter revealed her courage beyond the screen, shifting her image from a criticized stereotype to a real-life advocate for equality.
Okay.
As the Los Angeles Tribune noted, she and her community had laid the groundwork for ending residential segregation, perfectly matching her belief in being a credit to her race.
Sorry.
By early 1950s, Hattie McDaniel's health was failing.
Okay. Well, so early 1950s, she would have been 57 at this time. Even in 50, she would have been 57. 56, 57. So, okay. That's sad.
Decades of relentless work.
Yeah.
The stress of fighting prejudice. Perhaps her own personal battles.
I'm sure she had plenty.
She went through four marriages.
3 divorces and a death. So.
And she had taken a physical toll.
Lost her brother. Yep.
Yes. In 1950, she endured a deeply disappointing episode.
Oh, dear.
She suffered a false pregnancy.
Oh.
Yeah, I knew that was a thing, but I think it's pretty rare.
Yeah.
It's a condition that mimics pregnancy symptoms.
Sure.
And she had believed that she was finally going to have a baby at 57 years old, only to learn that it was a medical delusion.
But also, it probably would not have been a good thing.
But it left her emotionally drained.
Well, sure. I mean, Vespers +3. Sarah had her at 39. Was that right? That was a fucking miracle. So at 57.
Oh, Sarah was 39.
I'm going to say that's right.
Yeah.
Because I think so. Right? Yes. Let's go with that.
So in 1952, her illnesses intensified and she was admitted to the Motion Picture Country Home, a retirement sanitarium for film industry people.
That doesn't sound great.
It doesn't. She was the first black performer ever accepted there. And
see, she's fucking breaking ground still. Look at her fucking go. I love Hattie.
She updated her will to specify how she wanted to be laid to rest.
Oh, okay. How was that?
In an era where even cemeteries were segregated.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
McDaniel's last wish was to be buried at Hollywood Memorial Cemetery, now known as Hollywood Forever.
Hollywood Forever, okay.
Knowing the prejudices, Hattie pragmatically named a second choice because she is a smart woman.
Because she's like, I want this. But this is okay. I know how the world is. Let's go with this as a backup just in case. Okay.
So her second choice was Rosedale Cemetery, which is known to accept black burials.
Oh.
On October 26, 1952, Hattie McDaniel passed away from breast cancer at age 59.
Damn.
As she predicted, really, I know, it really was. As she predicted, Hollywood Memorial Cemetery denied the burial because of her race.
God fucking God.
Instead, thousands of mourners, some 3,000 people, gathered to honor her at a funeral chapel, and a long line of 125 limousines escorted Hattie to the Rosedale Cemetery, where she was laid to rest. So that was her second choice.
Good on her for having that backup because unfortunately she knew better. Mm-hmm. God, is that fucking irritating that she had to go to her second. But at least, she had to the wherewithal, the forethought, everything to be like, I want this, but
Probably not going to happen.
I know better.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
So this was one of the largest funerals LA had seen, and it was attended by celebrities, NAACP representatives, and ordinary fans.
Yeah, right.
And true to her generous nature, Hattie's will left most of her modest estate to charity and family.
Oh, good for her.
Famously, she bequeathed her Oscar award to Howard University in Washington, D.C., which was a historically black university.
Okay.
She likely hoped that the plaque would inspire young black students in the arts.
That's awesome.
Howard University proudly displayed the Oscar in a glass case in its drama department for many years until the late 1960s when the award mysteriously went missing.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Someone stole it?
I don't know. It has never been found.
That is so sad.
Some say it was stolen as an act of protest against Gone with the Wind. Others believe it was just simply misplaced due to renovations. But it has never been found.
It sounds like someone stole it. Don't you agree?
I don't know.
I'm not saying because of Gone with the Wind. It sounds like someone stole it, though. In my opinion, you don't have to agree. My opinion, someone stole that.
So, in the immediate aftermath of her death, she did not receive formal honors from the film industry.
Of course not.
The 1950s were still a segregated era. And Hollywood moved on, often overlooking its black pioneers.
Yeah.
And over the decades, appreciation for Hattie's barrier-breaking achievements steadily grew.
Okay.
And in 1969, when singer-actress Diana Ross played a character loosely inspired by Hattie in the movie Lady Sings the Blues, it sparked renewed interest in Hattie's real story.
Oh, nice.
By the 1970s, the contributions of early black film stars were being reassessed.
Nice.
In 1975, Hattie McDaniel was inducted into the Black Filmmakers Hall of Fame, enshrining her among the greats of black cinema.
Nice.
The city of Los Angeles finally acknowledged her as well. A decade earlier, the once all-white Hollywood cemetery that had rejected Hattie opened its gates to all races.
So did they exhume her and rebury her?
I don't think so.
Okay, good.
In 1999, on the 47th anniversary of Hattie's death, Hollywood Forever Cemetery, which is the same place.
Yep.
Installed a large monument, an honorary memorial stone, and Hattie McDaniel's name on a serene lawn overlooking the lake.
Aww.
Etched in the marble is Hattie's image and the inscription, "Beloved Lady, a great talent."
That's awesome.
Hattie has not one but two stars on the Hollywood Walk of Fame.
I was just going to ask that. That's awesome.
One for film and one for her radio work.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's so cool.
In 2006, the U.S. Postal Service honored her with a commemorative postage stamp.
Did they really?
Making her the first black Oscar winner ever featured on a U.S. stamp.
Oh, that's so cool. Could you imagine? Like, let's go find that stamp.
I know, right?
That'd be cool as fuck.
Modern black actors and filmmakers frequently cite Hattie as a source of inspiration, acknowledging the doors that she had opened.
How can you not? She was a fucking pioneer. Seriously.
At the 2010 Academy Awards, 70 years after Hattie's win, Monique became the first black woman since McDaniel to win an Oscar for Best Supporting Actress. And she paid homage by wearing white gardenias in her hair.
Because that was her thing. Yep.
Just as Hattie had done in 1940, and she thanked Hattie McDaniel in her acceptance speech for, quote, for enduring all she had to, so I would not have to, end quote.
Well, yeah, she was a fucking pioneer for the black actresses of the world and just actors in general. I mean, good on her. I kind of want to. Well, I'm sorry if you don't know off the top of your head. Don't have to look back. But what was the movie after where she was like wrongly accused or whatever you said? That
she was more of a lead. She was the mother of a law student.
That's what it was. Mm-hmm. What was it? I kind of want to watch that now.
I want to watch that, and I want to watch Gone with the Wind.
Well, I do own it, so.
In This Our Life, 1942. In This
Our Life. Okay. I kind of want to watch that just to check it out. I'm very curious. I've never seen it before. I would love to watch Gone with the Wind with you because we've never watched it together. And it's been a long fucking time.
Me too. I couldn't even tell you about it really. Except for Drapes.
It's set in Georgia.
Named Tara.
It's Clark Gable.
And Vivian Lee.
I'm pretty... I don't know why I'm second guessing myself. I'm pretty sure I own it, but no, I'm second guessing myself.
Well, what do you think about Hattie McDaniel?
Fucking awesome. Good on her.
I know.
She's a fucking pioneer, and she should be celebrated every fucking Oscar year because if it wasn't for her, she paved the way for a lot of good fucking people.
I remember when Halle Berry won Best Actress for, I think it was Monsters Ball.
I think that sounds right.
Yeah, that was...
I just think of Halle Berry and I'm like, yep. She's so hot. Halle Berry, am I right? The Monsters Balls does sound right. That sounds correct. What did Whoopi... Did we determine that Whoopi won it for Ghost or for...
I want to say she did. Let me look.
Because that would make the most sense to me. I obviously, again, I am not a fucking connoisseur. No, that's not the right word. I am not a fucking encyclopedia in terms of Oscar wins, but that's the one I would pick if I had to. I love the clicking sounds. It's fucking...
It's just not, for whatever reason, it's just not easy to find.
I get it. I can trim this up. So, while she's doing this, I got a random Kate hair in my koozie. Surly, good on you. I am currently having a second.
Okay. Whoopi Goldberg.
Oh, I wasn't talking, but all right.
Whoopi Goldberg won for Oda Mae Brown in Ghost in 1990.
So I was right. Mm-hmm. God. Patrick Swayze, am I right?
And that was for Best Supporting Actress.
Yeah, correct. Mm-hmm. Yeah, because she wasn't... Demi Moore was the actress, so it certainly wasn't that. She was supporting. Now what are we looking up? All right, I'm going to get back to my Surly. Delicious. I think I want to say their Furious IPA, which is their base, I don't want to say basic, but it was delicious. This Mosh Pit Hazy, fucking good. So good choice.
Good, I'm glad.
Yeah. Kate, we went to go look for podcast beers. Kate's like, I think I found yours. And it was the Surliest Furious. So I'm like, sounds good. And I did not tell her that I've had that before.
No.
So I'm like, why don't we get this one for me, which was the variety pack? It has 4 different flavors, which I've had on this episode. And they're all IPAs, so I love it. But it's great. How are your Modelo Frescas?
So good, always.
I know. You really like them. I was super excited. I still remember my mother-in-law. I saw these. These look really good. Do you want me to go get some? Would you have some with me if I did? And she's like, okay. So I did. And I'm like, Kate's really going to like these. So that's why we did those on those episodes. Yeah. That was like a fucking year plus ago or whatever it was. And so she was undetermined on what she wanted.
Okay.
She wants, no, you.
Oh, yes.
You're saying, okay. You were undetermined on what you wanted. You didn't want anything heavy. So I'm like, these aren't bad. So let's go with these again. You haven't had these in a while. So good choice.
So.
Yeah.
Halle Berry. No. Yes. Halle Berry won for Best Leading Role in 2001.
For Monsters Ball?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then... Okay, so first was Hattie, then was Whoopi Goldberg. Whoopi Goldberg did it for Oda Mae Brown and Ghost as supporting actress in 1990.
So it's 50 years later.
Is that not insane?
It's sad.
And then, so that was 2001 that Halle won.
Yep, so 11 years later.
And then Jennifer Hudson for Best Supporting won in 2006. For Dreamgirls.
Thank you. There it is.
And then Monique in 2009.
Otherwise,
and then Octavia Spencer from The Help in 2011.
Yeah.
She was so good.
I still have not seen that movie.
That's so good.
I'm sorry, though. Lost respect for Jennifer Hudson because she goes by J. Hud.
I'm hoping it's just her show that she goes by J. Hud and not in real life.
I don't know. Either way, that was fucking irritating.
Anyway. Welp.
I suppose. All right, buffoons. That's it for today's episode.
Buckle up because we've got another historical adventure waiting for you next time. Feeling hungry for more buffoonery? Or maybe you have a burning question or a wild historical theory for us to explore?
Hit us up on social media. We're History Buffoons Podcast on YouTube, X, Instagram, and Facebook. You can also email us at historybuffoonspodcast@gmail.com. We are Bradley and Kate. Music by Corey Akers.
Follow us wherever you get your podcasts and turn those notifications on to stay in the loop.
Until next time, stay curious and don't forget to rate and review us.
Remember, the buffoonery never stops.